the late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European time on the dollar. We do this show every day, Monday to Friday, because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything else. And guys, we are still in the triangle. We had a fake out towards the downside. We talked about that could happen. There is a fake out towards the downside, kinda. But we are still in the triangle. We managed to get above, 10-20 moving average. We managed to, stay there. Right now we're having a pullback. There's 52 minutes left. So the question is whether we're going to close back below the moving averages, whether we're going to stay above it, what can happen. You can also see the yellow line up here coming very fast towards the price right now. Is this going to be the line that's pushed us down, just like previously up here? You can see here 50 moving average pushed us down. So we're going to talk about that. How's everybody in the chat doing? Giga. Hello, hi man, how you doing? Techno Vikings. Dutch Ring Racing, good morning man, how you doing? Mladen is in the chat, what's up? Ben, morning, how you doing? Vinet, why EOS is doing good these days? I have absolutely no clue, but people are talking about EOS, so I do following it, but when it comes to fundamentals, I'm not really on the bandwagon when it comes to EOS, but I won't say it's doing good. It did nice, but it's doing good. Like it did like 50% up here. 50%. It went from 1 to 2. It actually did 100%. I don't know. Maybe there is something I don't know about EOS. So, there's that. It's a big coin from 2017. So, they might, try to pump it. Maybe it's a pump and up coin. Who knows? Ricard Alves. Hello, everybody. How you doing, man? Deathlock Live. What's up, TLA? We are the Blue Dots. You have to play the scene from Rounders one day. Teddy from the KGB. Kids got alligators back. Keeps checking and checking. It's your accent, Lord. I just checked it out. It's not my accent, man. It's not my accent. That's too much. Good morning from Sweden. Good morning, Roland. How you doing, man? Nami. Hello. How you doing, man? Miodrag Obrovic. Orbovic. Adopter. IZTV. Hello, by the way. Hello. Irish guy. All I can say is that Matic, wow, I'm proud of you holding on. Matic? Matic's down, man. Matic is down. Not that much down. It's down a little bit, not that much. Actually, this week it did well. This already had some kind of, bottom down here. It's already going towards upside. Matic looks nice. Looks bullish. How's your job of making people happy going on? It's okay, good. It's going good. It's going good. I cannot complain. Right now, it's okay. It's stabilized. It's okay. It's good. No problem. Yo, Damien, how you doing? Drake, UK, good morning. Miodrag Orbovic is in the chat. EOS scam pump. Yeah. It's not a scam pump. It runs up slowly. Decentraplan, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Peter Dobrev. Hello. Do you think the big winners in the next cycle will be stuff like Matic, VeChain, and Decentraland, which are already known from the past cycle, or do you think there will be a new 100x that aren't well known? I think definitely there will be new 100x's that are not known. I'm betting my stuff on NFTs and the metaverse and stuff like that, right? So how that's gonna play out, I don't know, but I think definitely there will be, because even in this bull market, all coins from 2017 that, survived and did well in the bear market did well, at the end of the market, so, as long as your coins survive, they might do well, but, what's gonna, do the best, who knows. I took a short in Matic yesterday. Like if you look at this bull market, two coins that, number one, I heard about Phantom a lot in 2017 when it was very, very low, right? I heard about Phantom and I was, watching Phantom, but I wasn't actually, I never actually bought Phantom because, you never know about these coins. So down here, I've been hearing about Phantom even before this over here. This 2008, yeah, down here, I've been hearing about Phantom and stuff like that, right? But, you never know which coin is gonna do, this kind of move towards the upside. You never know which coin is gonna do this. This is 22,000x. This is 22,000x. From the bottom down here to the top, it's 22,000x, right? Because this is 99, so 2,000. Yeah, 22,000x. Like, who knew that this thing would do 22,000x? You understand? So there will definitely be, these coins, micro coins that, will do these moves. But which coin that's gonna be, you never know. You never know which coin. And also, I think Zilliqa did, exceptionally well over here. Zilliqa did exceptionally well. Like, people are not talking too much about Zilliqa right now, you know, and everything, but it did still, you know, 8,900, you know, X from the bottom to the top, from the Corona top. So, you know, there is that, right? So you never know which coin is gonna, you know, perform the best, but there will definitely be some new coins that are just gonna explode through the roof. That strong dollar is going to dump. You think it is pumping still? The dollar is still pumping. There are some kind of new lines up here on the screen. I don't know. I can just remove lines, but it's still, you know, it went up here. There was some kind of, you know, maybe bull flag up here, and right now it just continues going towards the upside. And there is a little bit here to show the weakness in the chart. This looks still very strong towards the upside. Let me show you something. I actually checked this yesterday before we do Bitcoin. Let me show you something here on the chart, because I was watching this on the monthly time frame, and I was watching this move towards upside, right? And I was like, how did this move play out, right? Because right now you can see it, you know, it's going towards upside, but this looks like, you know, you just might, you know, do this move towards upside, because, you know, every kind of pullback on the weekly time frame, it just continues going towards upside. So I was trying to look for the divergence and stuff like that on this chart over here. On this chart over here, and it's a little bit different. So you can see here, for example, on the RSI, during the move towards the upside over here, you know, from this top to this top up here, there was no divergence over here, and then technically there was slight divergence. There was slight divergence up here, and then from this top to this top up here, there was also slight divergence. But from these two tops, there were no divergence, right? And this could have been some kind of you know, rising wedge that, you know, went down and towards upside over here. And then over here there was, you know, no divergence, maybe up here something like that, and then it went towards downside. But there was, you know, slight divergence up here, and you think every time that it has to go down, but it, you know, it just kind of corrects itself. It just kind of corrects itself over here and just continues, you know, pumping towards upside. So, you know, divergences does not have to be an indication that, you know, the stuff is gonna start, you know, going down. It doesn't have. The other thing that doesn't have to, you know, tell you that stuff is gonna go down is that, you know, we are climbing higher, but the momentum is going down over here. So we climbed higher up here, but the momentum went down, and you think, you know, it's gonna, you know, fall through the bottom down there, but it just continues climbing higher up here. Even though momentum is still going down, it just keeps on climbing down here, right? So everything looks like it's gonna dump, but it just does not dumping, right? And then exploded towards upside up here. And even that was, you know, extreme over, you know, move, and then you get this big move towards downside. But just because you have, for example, you know, momentum going down, you got you know, RSI divergences, maybe even some volume going down, it does not mean that you have to, you know, go down. Technically you should go down, but you have to understand that, you know, in any kind of bullish scenarios, bull markets or bear markets, strong trending markets do not respect that well indicators. Strong trending markets do not respect indicators. So what we have to rely on, at least what I think we have to rely on, is you know, patterns. Now unfortunately there will be, you know, fake outs and this and that on any kind of pattern. Now look this, I was actually checking this out yesterday, and this seemed to me, you know, to be some kind of you know, some kind of what am I gonna say, some kind of a rising wedge up here, right? So there is a rising wedge up here. I mean, a lot of people have been watching this probably during this move towards upside. A lot of people have definitely been watching probably this this move over here, and as you can see here, you know, we are starting going towards upside, and like we said, there has been, you know, RSI divergences down here on the chart, right? So you are in some kind of rising wedge. There are divergences on the chart. MACD is showing you know, MACD is showing over here, you know, momentum losing pace, and I don't think you can see any kind of volume with this, but, you know, everything, you know, if you had been looking at indicators and patterns, you know, rising wedge with indicators going towards downside, this definitely looks like it's gonna break on the downside. Now, because this is a strong bullish trend over here towards upside, everybody up here thought, okay, it's down right now, this over here is a retest, now it's gonna go down, and as soon as everybody like, okay, that was retest, this is definitely going down, bam, shot up, you know, right up again. Let me just move a little bit up here so you can see it nicely. And then they were like, it's okay, you know, it's gonna go back down here and start going down, and bam, explode towards the upside. And after this retest up here, explode towards the upside, and then goes down. But the way I'm looking at this is that they kind of wait for people to become super bearish, you know, super bearish, and then push the price, right? Because this move towards downside was kind of expected, even though it went a little bit fast, and then, you know, rally towards upside, because, you know, they expected this to break on downside over here and whatever. They broke the downside. This was some kind of retest, you know, fail. It looks like a failed retest towards downside. Everybody becomes super bearish, and as soon as everybody becomes super bearish, we bam, right up again, right? And then the first, you know, move towards downside down here, nah, it's failing, it's gonna go down, bam, you know, right up there towards the upside. But in strong bullish markets, in strong trending markets towards the upside, what I'm trying to say, that indicators do not have to give you direction, right? Indicators do not have to give you direction, neither mine indicator up here as well, because the strong trending markets do not respect these indicators that well. So right now, what's happening on the charts up here, you know, the RSI is definitely going towards downside, the momentum is going towards downside, but we just saw that this thing does not have to play out, right? Just because you have you know, divergences and momentum losing, you know, it doesn't mean that you have to go up. If it's a strong trending market and the, you know, world economy is, you know, definitely that bad, and, you know, it's gonna continue, and the dollar is gonna continue pumping, then this can definitely continue going towards the upside. I still remember my lesson from the bull market where Matic was, you know, some very low numbers, and I was like, nah, this looks, you know, oversold, no, sorry, overbought. This looks, you know, RSI is too high, MACD is, like, you know, losing momentum, you know, volume is going down, this, that, you know, all of the indications were this needs to drop down. Bam! Right through the roof, man, right through the roof. So, you know, there's that. So I think the XY, although it is hitting some of our lines, what kind of move towards downside is this over here? Look at this, explode, and then like this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles towards downside, like right down. I thought actually this was some kind of bull flag. Somebody said in the chat yesterday that this looked like a bull flag, and I said it does look like a bull flag. You know, I'm hoping it's not. But look at this bleed towards downside. So this is right now. Look at it dumping. Look at it dumping. You know, live. We are looking the live dump, guys. Live dump. It's actually moving on the charts towards downside. Now if this continues moving towards downside, and this bull flag actually kind of, you know, right now failing maybe a little bit. Let's see if it's failing up here. Yeah, it looks like it's failing towards downside, which might actually be quite bullish for us right now. So let's go back to Bitcoin over here right now. So this triangle over here, we still got something like 39 minutes left. The way I see it, this is, you know, a very good opportunity to go long up here, because if it managed to hold, you know, 10-20 moving average up here, the probability is this might actually, you know, do a nice move towards upside up here and break towards upside. But we are still in the triangle, and it depends on how you draw the triangle, right? Mladen was drawing the triangle up here somewhere, you know, we're still in the triangle. We can, you know, I was drawing it down there, and it looks like some kind of fake out, which we said it might be. But, you know, the line that got respected on the downside is actually this line down here. You can see here exactly on the dollar was he actually hitting the wicks. So, you know, what kind of pattern this is? This some kind of M pattern that, you know, fails, or is this some kind of weird pattern? I don't know. But we got 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches on the top side, 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touches on the bottom side. The question is, which side are we gonna break towards upside right now, right? Even if you draw the bottom line something like this over here, even with this fake out, you can still say that this is 1, 2, 3 touches. So right now we got all 3 touches on the charts, and the triangle is pretty much confirmed. The breakout needs to happen. I'm looking for any kind of breakout, you know, above 20,004 up here, or any kind of move below. I would say this one, I would say down here, any kind of move below 19.7. So if it goes above 20.4, it is pretty much confirmed move towards the upside, I think. And if it goes below 19.7, I think it's pretty much confirmed move towards the downside. Now reason for that is this is low, higher, low, higher, low, so this is going towards the upside. This looks bullish. This is high, lower, high, lower, high, so this is bearish. But as soon as we start closing above 20.4 or 19.7 on the downside, that will actually change the pattern a little bit, right? The structure of this triangle will break as soon as we get above these levels. So that's what we're looking at right now. I'm a little bit more on the bullish side up here, to tell you the truth, guys. You saw DXY going down a little bit. This triangle up here, I think it needs to go towards upside. Although if you look at indicators are not saying to us that anything is bad or anything like that. You can see down here that there is no divergence on the chart. The only thing we have right now is that the volume, the momentum is going a little bit towards the upside. We might be getting this, cross up here eventually, but this can definitely do another move towards downside down here or over here, and then go towards the upside. So a little bit unsure, exactly where that is. But let's see up here, maybe there was a line that I missed up here, something like this over here. Now let's use this line. This line might be something like broken or something like that. I don't think this is a good line. Let's use another chart up here and clean up everything from the chart and just try to, this is the 4 hourly. Let's use the top up here, and if you use this, yeah, it doesn't this. Maybe already broke, maybe we broke, depends on how you draw this line. Maybe it's something like this, give or take. Maybe you already broke it. Right now we are having the retest up here. Maybe a lot of people are not seeing this line. I don't know whether we should use this week towards upside. It was kind of extreme week up there. Maybe it's already broken. Maybe it's a retest. Maybe this is a right now pullback. It depends a little bit on how you draw the lines. Like there is definitely other options. Yeah, this looks actually quite nice. Maybe you already broke it. Maybe this is it, guys. Maybe this is it. Maybe we broke it right now. Right now, only the question is, when is this gonna break towards upside? When is this gonna go? So I don't know. I'm a little bit bullish side in the short term up here. I think this move towards upside is more likely than downside. I could be wrong, like always, right? I could be wrong like always, but I think this move towards upside is a lot more likely than towards downside. In this line, I actually like to have this in blue color. I like blue. Maybe some like kind of different blue, maybe a little bit darker blue. This blue is nice. I'm a little bit more on the upside up here in the triangle. So far so good. Yeah, let's not do the stock markets again. It's Friday. I'm a little bit unsure about how that, too much talking. Ways of the Jedi. On small time frames, it broke falling wedge and retested. On small time, what kind of small time frames are you talking about? You mean this over here? I don't see any falling wedge. Maybe there is some kind of falling wedge. Maybe there is something like this up here. I don't know. Maybe something like this. You could say it's falling wedge and then broke towards upside. Just might have done that. EPs don't lie. Does the no blow off top in 2021 give us a clue on what the bottom should look like in 2022? Good question, man. Good question. The fact that we had different kind of top than previously tops tells me that stuff has changed, and we cannot rely on the previous history to tell us what the next thing is gonna be like, because it looks like a different ballgame right now. Because previously, if you look at the charts over here, previously on the charts we had had pretty standard stuff. Explode stuff to the upside, 85% correction, get some kind of bottom, explode stuff towards the upside, get some kind of correction down here, 85% correction, explode stuff to the upside, get some kind of correction over here towards downside, right? And up here, it started changing right now. Right now it's not going, explode up to the upside, it's slowly up here, distribution slowly down, it's a different ball game. So how right now this, because bottoms previously has been playing out pretty, pretty nicely, you know, on the dollar where, you know, they should have been bottoms. But, you know, the question is right now, will this actually be respected in this turn up here? You know, how these bottoms will actually play out. But good question, man, good question. I don't think the game is, you know, the same that was in 2018, stuff like that. Big guys now into ETH and Bitcoin and just play games. Big guys are actually, I think, a lot more into ETH than Bitcoin. I don't know. I think so. Irish guy, good point. Like which layer ones? To be honest, layer 1 coins to hodl seemed a better buy than Bitcoin if you want 5-10x in the next few years. I mean, 5 to 10x from the bottom to the top is actually, you know, Bitcoin is gonna do 5 to 10x. Like everything else needs to do at least 20x from the bottom to the top. You know, 20 to 50x. Small time frames broke falling. ETH merge priced in already, and people already started selling or not yet priced in. What you think? I'm a little bit, you know, question number 1, when is the ETH merge? Question number 2, I don't have a question number 2. But I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I think, you know, it's pretty much priced in. It's pretty much priced in. What will people measure the Bitcoin value with in the future? Chickens, I don't know. 3 Bitcoins per chicken, I don't know, something like that. I don't know why, but I think I know you for a long time, George. There you go, there you go. Yeah, ABT is one of the, I've been looking for TIA and ABT would be nice, small cap. Will buy EOS ever again? Yeah, definitely, I will definitely buy EOS ever again. Not for, you know, hodling, but, you know, I might even buy it for hodling, LSM, something, you know. I don't write out, but, you know, EOS is such a crap, man. That thing hurt me more than, you know, anything else in my life. So, you know. I have just hate relationship with EOS. There is no love-hate relationship, only hate relationship with EOS, unfortunately. Do we have a slight pump up here? Yeah, we have some kind of X on the downside. I think also make another lower low. It could happen. If you look at our previous bear markets, like Bitcoin goes up and goes down and Bitcoin gets a higher low, right? But altcoins will get a lower low, right? Not all altcoins, but, you know, a lot of altcoins do get a lower lows. You think alts will make another lower low? That's the good question, because I am betting on that. But if the price just explodes from here, I don't know, man. I don't know. But there's one thing I wanna tell you guys. There's one thing I wanna tell you. You have to understand. Then when price goes down, it goes down very, very slowly, right? Very, very slowly. But when stuff starts moving towards upside, it goes up very, very fast. So, you know, trying to time the market, like buying and selling any, you know, I'm gonna, you know, sell, you know, this level, buy down here cheaper. Or if it goes down, you're like in panic. I'm just gonna sell and I'm gonna buy even lower, and then it goes up. Because moves towards upside are very slow, you know, move towards downside are very slow and stuff like that. But when stuff starts going towards upside, it's gonna go up very, very fast. So you might think, you know, oh man, I did so well. I sold at 20k and now it's at like at 70k, and I've been waiting, you know. Imagine you sell right now, and for the next 3 to 4 months, it goes from 20k down to 70k, and you are like, after 4 months, you are sitting there like, oh man, I made such a good decision, man. I sold at 20k, and right now it's a 70k, almost 16k. I'm just gonna call it for a couple of more months, and I'm gonna buy down at 14k, right? And then suddenly it changes. Suddenly it pumps, you know, to 21, 22 in a couple of weeks. So imagine this: you hodl for 3-4 months. And then in 2 weeks, it pumps the entire price that you have, you know, waited. And right now you're sitting on cash still, because you're still expecting lower numbers. And who knows how much more is going to pump. But the point I'm trying to make is that, you know, trying to time the market with, you know, buys and sells might work out from time to time, right? But just know that when stuff starts moving towards the upside, the move that we had from, you know, 24 down to 20, or from 24 down to maybe 17, I don't know, it's gonna go this fast. You're gonna be like, oh my god, what happened? You know, that's how fast the move is gonna start. So unless you buy, you know, some kind of low levels, hopefully you do, just know that price can explode towards upside pretty fast. So you go down, you bleed down for a long time, and then in a couple of weeks you recovered everything. And there's definitely like you can look at the charts up here. You can look at the charts. Let's see up here some coins that actually did recover a lot of stuff over here. Look at a daily time frame. Which coins did recover? Did any coins recover? I don't know, maybe not. I cannot find any examples right now. I could find examples if I actually look at it, but I don't know. Doesn't matter. That's why I use a stop limit by reverse stop loss. The only thing what haunts me is Rectember. I remember last year. Hello Sasha, I missed my long entry. I slept off. It happens. The markets are still here. There is a new entry probably somewhere. How's our trading account, TLI? I haven't been able to watch streams in a while. I haven't been doing a lot of streams lately, so there is that. Do you have a top 5 non-ETH beat hodl list? I have my coins that are hodl. Those are my top 5. Like I think the global financial markets take a dump exiting of the dollar dominant system, and could that create a shift in the blockchain tech and cryptos pumping? Fall of the dollar. I don't know if it's a fall of the dollar, what's gonna happen. Like we theorized before that if the stock markets takes a big huge dump, if the markets crash, people are gonna need somewhere to stash their money, and if at that time Bitcoin is doing, or crypto is generally doing well, we just might see a lot flow from the traditional markets into crypto markets, but nobody knows. Maybe crypto is just gonna follow everything else and dump with it. It's hard to predict, man. It's hard to predict. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. This was Bitcoin Daily, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. Central European Time. On the dollar we do the show, because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything else. Guys, hit the like button on the way out. Join KuCoin if you haven't joined KuCoin. You can't get gems on Bybit. You cannot get gems on Binance. Binance is too big for gems. Right now, it's either DEXs, some random exchanges nobody cares about, or KuCoin. KuCoin is where everybody goes to get the gems, because KuCoin is one of very few exchanges that actually list these small cap coins and stuff like that. That said, guys, and of course use my link. Don't just join KuCoin without using my link. Like, the entire point of me shilling KuCoin is for you to be using my link. You get 20%. I get something from it. Everybody wins. I mean, depends. The one who wins the most is KuCoin, but there's that. But everybody wins. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again, maybe a little bit later today, maybe a little bit tomorrow. I don't know. We're gonna see that. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Join KuCoin. Hey guys, I forgot to tell you. I forgot to tell you, guys. Let me find it. Where is it? Where is it? Over here. Wait. Buy my NFT, guys. Buy my NFT. Leaning towards crash this year. How do you like my NFTs, guys? Looks bad, still holding. Doesn't matter. Okay, guys, that's it. Bye bye. Shit NFT. Of course, it looks awesome, man. It's the best NFT ever, man. This thing is gonna be worth like maybe 0.0003 Doge coins. Love you, bro. Okay, guys.